Presented by Listen Headlines. Latest financial news from trusted sources.
Global economy. July 25, 11:24 America, New York, UK to scrap post-Brexit import certificates for wine. Trade had warned decision by London to adopt EU requirement after leaving bloc would cause lasting damage.
BBC News Business. July 25, 11:24 America, New York. Government pingdemic response chaotic, say food supply firms. Supply firms are having to fight to keep food on supermarket shelves, an industry body warns.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 10:00 America, New York, U.S. set to push global economy over the recovery line. Economists surveyed by the Wall Street Journal estimate that figures to be released this week will show U.S. GDP rose above the level reached in the final quarter of 2019. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 9:00 America, New York, Phoenix homes on track to break record this week as market booms. The housing market in and around Phoenix is booming again as workers in expensive cities move to the region for cheaper housing.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 25, 8:00 America, New York, private equity firms spark bidding wars in UK. Blackstone, Carlyle and other buyout firms are bidding for UK publicly listed companies at a faster rate than in years. The reason? Investors think post-Brexit Britain is where big assets are going for cheap.
Daily FX Market News. July 25, 8:00 America, New York, Dow Jones, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500 forecasts for the week ahead. U.S. indices have a packed week ahead with earnings from the major technology names, U.S. GDP data due and an FOMC rate decision. With so much on the docket, the potential for volatility is heightened.
Google Business News. July 25, 7:33 America, New York, Lexus NX. The most reliable hybrid. CVBJ, Central Valley Business Journal. Lexus NX. The most reliable hybrid. CVBJ, Central Valley Business Journal.
Digital finance. July 25, 7:19 America, New York, addressing challenges with ESG data. ESG experts from asset managers and asset owners discuss the challenges with data for sustainable investing. The post addressing challenges with ESG data appeared first on Digital Finance.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 25, 7:00 America, New York, China's digital yuan puts Ant and Tencent in an awkward spot. China is calling on private sector pioneers Ant Group and Tencent to help it develop a state-backed digital currency that threatens the pair's highly popular payment networks.
New York Times Business. July 25, 7:00 America, New York, The Week in Business, Rethinking Office Plans. A new spike in coronavirus cases, driven by the highly infectious Delta variant, rattled investors and companies last week. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 7:00 America, New York, China's digital yuan puts Ant and Tencent in an awkward spot. China is calling on private sector pioneers Ant Group and Tencent to help it develop a state-backed digital currency that threatens the pair's highly popular payment networks.
Global economy. July 25, 5:31 America, New York, EU trade chief says U.S. steel deal may fall short of removing all barriers. Valdis Dombrovskis ready to look at other possible solutions to tariffs dispute.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 5:30 America, New York, Americans are finally checking out on vacation this summer. Unplugging completely from the office remains a challenge for U.S. workers, but many are determined after more than a year of working through a pandemic.
Wall Street Journal Markets. July 25, 5:30 America, New York, investors are buying American. Money managers worldwide funneled more than $900 billion into U.S. funds in the first half of 2021, a record in data going back to 1992.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 5:30 America, New York, supply chain woes come to school cafeterias. Ahead of the fall reopening, school districts are shrinking menu options as they face shortages of juice boxes, chicken tenders. Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 25, 5:30 America, New York, race for COVID-19 pill is heating up. Japan's Shionogi has started human trials for a once-a-day drug designed to neutralize the coronavirus in less than a week as Pfizer and Merck carry out later stage tests. New York Times Business. July 25, 5 o'clock America New York, Fauci wants to make vaccines for the next pandemic before it hits. If funded, a government program costing several $1 billion could develop prototype vaccines to protect against 20 families of viruses. Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, spoke during a Senate hearing on Tuesday. New York Times Business. July 25, 5 o'clock America New York, child tax credit payments have begun. Should you opt out? While the payments in advance of tax season are a welcome relief for many families, there may be reasons for others to decline the money. For now, households including 60 million children received advanced child tax credit payments in July to help them emerge from the pandemic.
Global economy. July 25, 4 o'clock America New York. Will the Fed give any clues on its timeline for slowing bond purchases? Market questions as the FT's guide to the week ahead. Marginal revolution. July 25, 1:54 America New York. Why do they keep the books wrapped in Mexican bookstores? Yes, wrapped. So you can't page through them and see what the book might be like. I can think of a few hypotheses. 1. They don't want you standing in the bookstore reading the thing, rather than buying it. A bit like some U.S.
Naked capitalism. July 25, 1:25 America New York. As scientists have long predicted, warming is making heatwaves more deadly. 20 years ago the IPCC warned of summer heatwave deaths in unprepared temperate regions like the Pacific Northwest.
Marginal revolution. July 25, 0:54 America New York. How to find the best food in Oaxaca. That is the topic of my latest Bloomberg column. Here is one excerpt. First, if you do it right, most of your best meals will be eaten before 3 p.m., sometimes even before 10 a.m.
Armstrong Economics. July 25, 003 America New York. Australia police defending tyranny still. https://www.armstrongeconomics.com/wp-content/uploads/2021/07/australia-police-7-24-21.mp4 in Australia. The police are still defending the government allowing tyranny to foster while they alone can save their own country. The post-Australia police defending tyranny still first appeared on Armstrong Economics. Armstrong Economics. July 25, 001 America New York. Protests against COVID restrictions engulfing Europe. https://www.armstrongeconomics.com/wp-content/uploads/2021/07/24-21.mp4 Bergamo. An amp. Across Italy to Paris, an amp. Across France the post-protests against COVID restrictions engulfing Europe first appeared on Armstrong Economics.
Global economy. July 25, 000 America New York. France's North takes political center stage ahead of 2022 polls. Presidential rivals seek credit for projects to revive region that has seen 3 decades of decline. Global economy. July 24, 15 America New York. China is defying U.S. pressure to change its behavior. Talks in Tianjin aim to stop an increasingly belligerent relationship spilling into conflict.
Daily FX Market News. July 24, 00 America New York. Euro forecast. Euro USD price outlook bearish ahead of key Eurozone data. Euro USD tumbled last week on the day of the ECB's latest policy announcement, and that weakness is set to continue this week as a flood of major Eurozone economic statistics is released.
Wall Street Journal U.S. Business. July 24, 2018 America New York. Ratings for Olympics opening ceremony fall 36%. Tokyo's kickoff came a year late and without fans because of the COVID-19 pandemic.
BBC News Business. July 24, 1935 America New York. The experiences replacing closed high street stores. Go-karts, bowling alleys and eateries have taken the place of closed retailers on the high street.
Daily FX Market News. July 24, 18. 00 America New York, gold price forecast. Risk of volatility as Fed meeting looms. Gold price action is primed for volatility next week with the Fed decision on deck. How real yields in the US dollar react to fresh guidance from Fed officials will be key for gold outlook.